So it is a big night for supermodel Naomi Campbell. That's because season 2 of her new show, The Face, premieres tonight on Oxygen. Here's a clip.
Hello, girls. We are thrilled to be here with you today. We saw something special in all of you, something called the It Factor.
So Naomi is, of course, one of the most successful supermodels of all time. She obviously knows what she's doing when she's working the runway and in front of the camera. And there's probably not a single aspiring model alive that would not like to get advice and guidance from that one. HLN Entertainment anchor AJ Hammer had the chance to sit down with Naomi, and I can imagine that was quite a bit of a conversation. Huh?
Yeah.
What you have to say?
Well, actually, it was terrific. Naomi is great fun. She was in great spirits. She's very excited about this season of The Face, and she's taken it very seriously. She's been at this game for a long time, so as you mentioned, models everywhere want to know, how do I do it? How do I become successful? And that's what they try to do on The Face. But for her, it's not just about reality TV. She does take it as a big responsibility, you know, working with all these young women who have such big dreams. Watch what she told me about that. People are asking you for advice constantly, and obviously on the show as a mentor and somebody bringing these young women through.
You're responsible for these girls, and I mean, I feel responsible for all the girls, whether they're on my team or not.
I get the impression you take that very seriously.
I do take it very seriously. I'm almost like a perfectionist with that, and you know, they put themselves into our hands, and I want to make sure they learn something from us when they walk back out through the door.
Lynn, I mean, you see how serious she is. That's why there are a lot of tears and emotion on this show. And she says that she could tell right from the beginning if their motives are pure. If they're in it to be famous, she's not interested. If they're in it for seriously becoming this model and really perfecting the craft of doing it, then she'll work with you. Interesting.
You know, it's been sort of 20 years since she was the highlight of the industry, since she's sort of spotlighted with all the other supermodels. A lot's changed. Did she talk about that?
Yeah, well, we did talk about that. I mean, obviously, so many things have changed on so many levels as far as how the business goes. But back then, you just had pure fame because you were beautiful, you were a terrific model, the face of all these campaigns. But there was no social media back then, obviously. Naomi sort of considers herself a newbie these days with social media, but she says it is a part of the business. She does love interacting with her fans when she can. Watch this.
I do the Instagram. I mean, it took me a while to get used to doing all of it. I'm like I still consider myself fairly new, but I like it. I like to do it and to put things out there. And I never really say where I am, though.
I was going to say you are selective, as I think you should be, and I think anybody in the public eye should be selective about exactly how much information you're putting out there.
Yeah, like I usually, if I show a country or something that's a country that you want to know, I show it after I left.
But you do interact with your fans, which is nice.
I do, and I read everything.
See that?
Everything.
Good to know. If you're writing it, maybe she won't be able to get back to you, but she's reading it.
I'm reading it.
And she does love using social media too, Lynn, to set the record straight when somebody is saying something either unkind or untrue about her.
Yeah, she's never shy about her opinions, huh? I'm sure you took advantage of that.
Oh, yeah, no, if she doesn't like something, she'll let you know. In fact, she told me right off the top, I didn't like how the women in gowns were eating pizza at the Oscars. You should never wear pizza when you're wearing a gown. She's very supportive, very encouraging of young models. So I whipped out my iPad and got her thoughts on some of the up-and-comers to ask her to come up with a hashtag for each of them. All right, let's start with Ireland Baldwin. Of course, Kim Basinger and Alec Baldwin's daughter.
Hashtag beauty.
Beauty. Nice.
Yeah.
Her mom is tall.
I mean, I met her mom many years ago with her Brits, and Kim was tall.
Yeah, she's
6'2". Amazing. Love that.
Yeah. Yeah. And this look, this is
beautiful. I love the face. I love her skin. It's glowing.
Now, Kendall Jenner. We know her mostly as part of the Kardashian clan. We see her on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But she is out there. She's doing the show. She's around the world now.
She was in Givenchy.
So the big question is, can she transcend that reality show fame and make it as a model?
Hashtag transcend it.
Gigi Hadid?
Oh, yes.
She is the daughter of a couple of reality show stars, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
But she's hard working. I saw her, they showed a bit of her on the Housewives of Beverly Hills while she was doing a photo shoot. I think it was one of the very first shows starting the season. She's a hard working girl. So she's definitely going to be hashtag made it.
Finally, this is Riley Montana.
Beautiful.
She's beautiful, and I have to tell you, I was showing this
picture to a few people, and they suggested that there's some reminiscence of you. Do you see that at all?
Yes, I think we could say around our lips and our mouth, and yeah, but she's beautiful. I think she's taller than me too. Love her, love Riley. Hashtag made it.
Hashtag thanks, AJ. You can see Naomi on the face tonight on Oxygen. Thanks, AJ.